Hi everyone, it's Stuart from Naturally English, and welcome back to what's fast becoming my Business English series. Today we're going to talk about giving quick and effective feedback. I mentioned that in the last video, so here I am. Quick and effective feedback in the workplace, and I'm going to be using an adapted version of McKinsey's feedback model. Feedback is essential for growth and improvement, both for individuals and for teams. And did you know that 85% of employees take more initiative when they receive feedback, constructive or positive? And a massive 96% of employees say that getting regular feedback is only a good thing. It helps them understand their strengths and their areas for development. Before giving any kind of feedback, it's crucial to have actual proof or examples of the behaviour or performance that is going to be addressed. This ensures that your feedback is objective and it's fair. Proof can come in the form of specific instances, data, reports, or observed behaviours. For example, if you're giving feedback on meeting punctuality, you might refer to specific meetings and specific dates when the person was late. Avoid giving feedback based on assumptions or hearsay, and always base your feedback on facts and evidence. Let's look at these clips. In these clips, we observe managers. They're throwing papers, they're throwing reports at their colleagues, they're waving their hands, they're pointing heavily at the book, they're shrugging their shoulders, and they appear visibly angry. And these are observable behaviours: the throwing of the papers, the pressing the finger, and the body language. And these are things that we can physically see. However, we might interpret these behaviours as frustration, impatience, or even aggression. And while that may be the case, those interpretations are our own personal thoughts and feelings. And as you can see from these clips, even managers could do with some feedback sometimes. So it's important to base our feedback on what we actually see, the hard evidence, not on our interpretations or on our assumptions. Colleagues can't deny actual evidence, but they can oppose your thoughts on what you perceived their behaviour to be. Effective feedback doesn't have to be long-winded. In fact, it can be delivered in just 30 seconds to a minute if done correctly, and it relates to a recent occurrence. Our adapted feedback model includes 4 steps: observation, impact, suggestion, and agreement. For example, I noticed that during the last 3 meetings you arrived 10 minutes late. This has caused delays in starting the meetings and has affected the team's productivity. I suggest setting a reminder 15 minutes before the meeting to ensure that you arrive on time. Does that sound like a plan that you can commit to? Or in hospitality? During the dinner rush, I noticed that some orders were delayed because the tickets were not organised. This caused confusion in the kitchen and it delayed service for our guests. Let's work on arranging the tickets in order of priority and communicating with the kitchen staff about timing. Can we agree to implement this system starting tomorrow? Positive feedback is just as important as constructive feedback, if not more. It can boost morale, it can increase engagement, and improve overall performance. Employees who receive recognition from management are 69% more likely to do better work. It's a no-brainer, really. So make feedback a regular occurrence, deliver it independently, and make it meaningful. Recognise contributions and achievements promptly to keep the momentum going. The process for giving positive feedback is the same as for constructive feedback, minus the agreement step. This means that a manager can make someone feel valued in less than a minute. It's in no time at all. Quick, specific and timely positive feedback can have a significant impact on employee morale and performance. For every piece of constructive feedback given to an employee, try and ensure that they also receive 3 examples of positive feedback in the same week, for example. I noticed that you handled that emergency situation with great composure and efficiency. Your quick thinking and calm demeanour ensured that the patient received timely care, which significantly improved their chances. Keep up that excellent work and consider sharing your approach with the team during our next meeting to help others learn from your experience. I noticed that you went above and beyond to help a customer resolve their issue last week. Your dedication not only solved the problem, but it also left the customer extremely satisfied, which enhances our company's reputation. Continue to provide such exceptional service, and please consider mentoring new team members on how to handle similar situations in the future. Thank you so much. So to recap, always have proof before giving feedback, keep your feedback concise, and use our adapted feedback model. Be specific, focus on behaviour, and give feedback promptly. And don't forget to give positive feedback to boost morale and engagement. And don't forget the 3-to-1 rule. I encourage you all to practice these tips in your workplace. Effective feedback can make a huge difference in team performance and individual growth. Thank you so much for watching, and if you found this video in any way helpful, please like and subscribe for more business English tips, and please visit my website at www.naturallyenglish.nl. And I'll see you next time. Thank you so much.